Hello guys and welcome to DoMoreLife. My name is Jeremy Clodfelter. This is my channel and I want to thank you so much for joining. If you enjoy this content, be sure to subscribe so you won't miss anything else. This travel is about fun, photography, and education. We specialize in education for travelers. So this video's topic is going to be 11 scams in Thailand. The 11 scams that you may or may not heard of that really trick men all the time. These are methods that are used by people in the nightlife or working industry to manipulate you. And what happened was a friend of mine sent me a really long email talking about these 11 scams that he either personally saw or saw happen to someone else. I would like to personally read you the email. I think that you will find a tremendous amount of value in the information in this email. I'll stop periodically and talk about it, but it is like super important that you guys hear this information. If you are a man or woman, but specifically a man coming to visit Thailand, you need to hear this. Okay, first and foremost, the writer of this email says he spent a year living in a certain part of Thailand and would hang out each day at the same bar. He knew most of the girls intimately. As he became more of a friend and less of a mark to them, they used to ask for help with writing emails and letters. So from that, he says, here are some of the stories that I have seen firsthand. I've given each of them a name. This is where it gets good. Games Girls Play is how he decided to entitle the remainder of this email. Number 1, I feel for you. After a few days with the girl, if she senses you have feelings for her, she may tell you of a hardship where only money can solve and she needs to leave you to get it. Could be a family emergency, school supplies, whatever. She will squeeze extra cash from your wallet. Beware. Number 2, I miss you so much. After you have gone home, we talked about this in a previous video. After you have gone home, she emails, texts, or continues to chat with you, playing on your feelings, telling you how much she misses you, then tells you of a hardship in her life. At first, she won't ask you for money. She won't even say how much. Instead, she will play with your feelings. Be on the lookout for if you can help. Those being the key words. If you can help implies money. At that point, you may be looking for your wallet. Stop immediately. Stop. When you don't help, she will go dark for a few days and try again a week or so later, telling you while she was dark she had to do what she had to do to get the money. Always playing on your feelings towards her. Do not expect a straight answer as to what she needed money for, how much, or what she had to do to get it. Next, Timmy stuck in a well. If you find yourself getting in an argument over the phone, you may get a call from a friend of hers you may have never met. Tells you about how crazy in love this girl is with you and tried to harm herself. She is now in the hospital and needs urgent care. Remember, this is your fault. Can you help? Or how soon can you return? This is a tricky one because once you get family involved, it's time to go. It's time to move on. Next is the phone scam. Same as above with texting, chat, and email, but during the call, she hangs up and blames it on her phone. Or she has no money on her phone to reach out to you. Either way, she's asking for money. Next, I've fallen and I can't get up. Same as above if you continue to maintain any kind of contact when you go home. She may have some medical emergency and ask you to help. Most likely, she is sending that same text email to every guy she maintains contact with. I think we all know that to be fairly true. Next is, I don't have anything nice to wear. Have some of you guys that are more high-so and have more money ever heard that before? They know you can afford to buy them clothes. You may want to go to a nice place, perhaps restaurant, hotel, etc. All her clothes are nightlife clothing. You will be taking her shopping. If she gets you to take her to a specific place she likes, she may have a deal with a shopkeeper for kickback or easy cash return once you are gone. In other words, she buys the items or you buy the items, and then after you're gone, she takes them back and gets the cash. Next is, I want out. Same as above. She does not want the kind of life she has. She knows you have strong feelings for her, even if it's going to be 11 months before you can see her again. She will tell you she wants to go back to her home village, but she needs money to no longer work. This is when you start sending monthly. You may feel it's not much for you, but to her, you are just one more revenue stream. Remember that, guys. I remember living at a certain spot in Thailand where one of the nightlife women used to get money almost every day from men around the world who all supported her. She had to have a calendar to keep track of when each man was returning to Thailand. These are true stories, and I've seen this actually happen before. Not frequently, but I've seen it happen. Next is a travel companion. When doing a long-term, more than a couple of days, or worse, bringing a girl away from her stomping ground can lead to trouble. One story that sticks out is a guy named John. He brought a girl from Pattaya to another spot in Thailand. After a few days, she wanted more money. He did not want to pay and only gave her enough to fly back to Pattaya. He made the mistake of smoking the ganja, which is illegal here in Thailand, with her. So on her way to the airport, she stopped for a chat with the police. She told the police then he hurt her and that he had drugs. He spent 2 nights in jail, overstayed his visa, and was banned from Thailand for 2 years, all because he would not give her 5,000 baht. That's how easy it is to get got in Thailand or in the Philippines or pretty much anywhere else in Southeast Asia. Next, bring a friend. Showing any sign you are developing feelings for a girl will leave you open. Inviting her friend to hang out with you one night can cost a fortune in food and drinks. If you think you're going to be that lucky guy with 2 girls, you are sadly mistaken, because that's not the purpose of her coming over. The purpose is just like going to Pattaya, to extract money from you. The next one is, I love you. Spend more than a few days with the girl and words like love will flow from her lips. When she tells you she is falling in love with you and she needs to leave, it's just a test to see how you feel about her. Many of the girls would love to meet the one man who will change her life, accept her past, and her choice of profession. After a few years of working on your back, many become cold-hearted, jaded for love, as they have had so many use them as a way to please themselves, basically. There are some who have had so many men lie to them, hurt them, use them in ways you could not even imagine. They simply become closed off to love. So you have to be very, very careful when it comes to the word love here anyway, because telling a Thai girl that you love her, if you don't, is actually a crime. Seriously. Dream come true. This is the final story. Or scam. Dream come true. But not all is lost. There are still girls who can turn the page on this kind of work. Fall in love and be the best wife you could ever want. But be careful with letting people know your true emotions until you are sure you are ready to share. Do not wear your heart on your sleeve. Keep it tucked away. That, gentlemen, is probably some of the best advice I have ever got for how to look out for scams in Thailand. And these are not necessarily, I'm not putting down the Thai nightlife, the Thai workers, certainly not the Thai people in general. This video, the intent behind this video is to educate people who are coming, specifically men, that these kinds of things exist, okay? You need to be extraordinarily careful. Remember, in previous videos we talked about it's all about mindset and personal control. If you have those two things set, planned, delivered, and organized in your head before you come, you will be fine. Thailand is a wonderful country with wonderful people. You can have a wonderful experience here. Trust me, I'm having the best time of my life. I really hope this video has been of value to you guys. Please remember, whatever you do today, be sure you do more life.